Hey guys, Bonzi Chun back at you again in the video. Today we're going to be talking about pre-release stuff. My tips for building a pre-release deck. Unfortunately, I kept my pre-release boxes, but I didn't keep the deck that I built in there, or most of the cards. I actually trade a lot of those cards in for bulk. So I don't have that, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go through my pre-release vlog that I did for Sun and Base, and show you guys kind of how a pre-release works. So I muted the audio so you guys don't want to hear the audio. The audio was atrocious in there just because we had like 100 plus people. But so this is what your pre-release box looks like. Inside of here you will find a 22 card evolution chain pack with some trainers and 4 packs. Let me just skip a little bit ahead. I'm struggling here. So you get this 22 card pack, which also contains your promo for the set. And in my case, I actually had gotten Pessimian. So, and you'll see some other cards here, and the camera is really bad focus. Okay, so the trainer cards that we got right there, we got Professor Kukui, How, and Timer Ball. So this brings me up to my first tip, is use as many trainer cards as you can possible, because it will make your deck function well. Even if you have to use what normal trainer cards are only considered bad, like How and Potion, it's better to have those in because a lot of those cards will come in handy in certain situations. Like Great Ball and Nest Ball and all those cards right there that I just pulled out, I used as well. Great Ball, while not necessarily great in constructed play in a pre-release, it is awesome because one, you're playing with a smaller deck and a higher Pokemon count, so Great Ball does work very well inside of a pre-release style of play. Also, I didn't do this in this case, but something I'm definitely gonna do: separate your cards by type. It definitely helps, even if it's just by Pokemon and Trainer. That definitely does help. Oh, we gotta look at Roasted Soul Galeo GX that he pulled. That he's so happy, but he could not use it. Also, this brings up my second tip: look at all of the attack costs of the Pokemon that you pull. If you have mostly fighting Pokemon, take a look at your grass, take a look at your Psychic, your fire, your water. See if any of them have a good colorless only requirement attack, because sometimes those will come in handy. For example, when I did Evolutions pre-release, I mostly had a water, fire, and fighting deck, but I pulled a Mewtwo, and the Mewtwo has a double colorless attack that I actually used a lot. So that was something that definitely helped me through my Evolutions pre-release. I'm going to try to point out some as we go through these packs here. Let's see, we got Bound Sweet, that did nothing. Psyduck will not have helped. Linton, Cosmog, no. Okay, the Switch, that's something I did end up playing. Same thing with the Potion. And then I pulled the Shiinotic, see, but all those cards would not have helped. Try to have a bad example here. A good example of a colorless attack from Sun and Moon Base would have been like something like a Rangaroo. Actually, that's just a good card to have in general. But what's another good thing to think about? I'm on the spot here, and I can't pull up TCGO while this is playing, fortunately. Okay, here's a good example. Where is it? All right, Sandile has a double colorless attack of Gnaw for some damage. Grubbin, double colorless attack. If you have Pokemon that have good attack value, they do decent damage and don't require a specific typing of energy, it might be worthwhile putting into your deck. If let's say you have a fighting and fire deck and your fighting and fire cards aren't exactly the greatest, pulling out some of those cards with colorless attack costs that are different types would be beneficial for you. Another thing that I'm going to say is take a good look at all of the Alolan Pokemon. All of the Alolan Pokemon, usually the basics will have an energy-less attack, and some of them are quite good. For example, Alolan Vulpix has guidance for no energy cost, and you can add Pokemon to your hand. For example, Alolan Meowth has Fury Swipes, which does damage with Coin Flip, but no energy. Energy Retrieval is another good card to put into a deck too. Also keep in mind, guys, you're gonna have anywhere from 8 to 10 energy when you are doing this. And why is this picture so zoomed in? That must have been that was oh well. I didn't realize now that I made a huge editing mistake. Okay. So the first 3 tips are: look at all of your. First tip is use all the trainers you have available to you, and then also, second thing is look for colorless attacks, and then third is look at all of your alone Pokemon. All of those things will help you in your pre-release tournaments. Also, something else I would keep a lookout for is if you have a GX may not be the exact typing that you have. For example, going back to fighting and fire. But let's say you pull, like, for example, in Sun and Moon Base, if I had pulled a, what's a good example? If I had pulled a LoneAzn, I might have, that's actually a really bad example. For example, let's rewind. Let's say you have a water and psychic deck, right? Let's say you pull Tyranitar GX, Tyranitar GX, which has a double colors attack. Also, it has you can put it splash in a couple of fire energy to use its bigger attack. Using a GX, especially a basic, in the pre-release tournament is great because, one, most people aren't going to pull a whole lot of GXs that are usable. Especially if you pull like a stage 2 GX, you're probably not going to be able to use it. But if you pull a basic GX, you want to try to use that card as best as possible. Just because most people won't have access to it. It's kind of the same rule back when people pulled EXs. Even though they couldn't necessarily use them to full effect, it was such a swing card that most people just couldn't deal with it because you're not going to have access to things like Lysander. You're not necessarily going to have access to things like crushing hammers or things that cause special conditions. There's a lot. These decks are more in line to think of like a theme deck. It's more in line of that. What you're going to be going up against is more like a theme deck battle than a constructed battle. But these things will definitely help you guys when you guys do go to your pre-release tournament. But keep a lookout. I am going to a pre-release this weekend. The vlog should be up probably Monday or Tuesday. Today is Friday. Actually, today's Thursday, but this video is going Friday. So Monday or Tuesday, I have the vlog up, and we show you guys what we pulled and how we did. Also, we will be on Sunday. Road to Seattle will be resuming. Some things happened at work, and I haven't had time to play test decks and record. So that's why we didn't have a video on Wednesday, and that's why yesterday's video was just a talking video. That's why today's video is just going to be a talking video. That's also why tomorrow's video is going to be unpacked. So sorry about that, guys, but we will get back to Road to Seattle tomorrow. And then we have, in the lineup so far, we have LoneAzn Vileplume, we have Decidueye Vileplume, we have Vespiquen, we have Turbo Dark, and then we also have this new kind of rogue deck floating around called Umbreon Wobbuffet, which is actually a really good deck. I've been playing that deck a lot and been enjoying it. So we got 5 decks to go over still, and then if we have time before Guardians Rising is legal for me to start showing you guys, I have 2 decks that I'm going to keep as a surprise that I think could possibly become good after this expansion. Till next time, guys, have a great day. Peace out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the more stuff announced about Best of X and Y. I don't know why everyone's talking about it now when they announced this like a long time.